Good morning, you awesome humans. This one got to me, and I thought I'd share it with you guys so that hopefully, if you're doing this, you can change it. A fella reached out the other day and asked for a chat with one of our coaches, and when he had this chat with Tim, one of our guys, and on the call, like, this dude had a heap of stuff going on. He was super anxious, super depressed. He was drinking too much, taking drugs. He had suicidal thoughts. He had a heap of shit going on. He's also got a young family, so he's got two young kids. He's married, and lovely wife. He's got a great job. Like, everything's good in his life except for the anxiety, the depression, suicidal thoughts, drinking, drugs, like all that sort of stuff. And he's chatting with Tim, and Tim gives him some action steps and some things to do, like what he needs to do. And the guy comes back and he says, "Oh no, I don't think I can do that." And Tim's like, "What do you mean?" He says, "Oh, I just don't have the time." And he fucking threw out every single bullshit thing that he could. "I don't have the time. Oh, it's too much effort. Oh, I'm too tired. I can't do this. I can't do that." And he just fucking spat out all this fucking bullshit. And I was thinking about it when I was chatting with Tim about it afterwards. And Tim was like, how do I actually help this dude? And this is what dawned on me, which really fucking rocked me. Is like, I've got a young daughter. I got Layla. I love her more than life itself. She's 6 months old. Can you imagine saying to your kid, "Hey, look, I want to kill myself, but I'm not really. I don't think now's the right time for me to do anything to fix this. Maybe I'll kill myself and I won't be around to support you." Or even, let's like take the suicide out. Let's take the drinking, the drugs, and like not being there for your kids. And he's like, can you imagine saying to your kid, "Oh, you know what, honey? Look, I would love to work on my anxiety or my depression or my drinking or my smoking, my drug taking, but now's just not a good time. And me being a great dad for you, it's just not the right time." Can you imagine fucking saying that to your kid? And I think that what happens is, a lot of the time when we start looking at ourselves as men, we think, "Oh, look, I don't have time to put myself first. I've got to go to prioritize work. I've got to prioritize my family," or anything like that. And that sounds all noble and all, but really what you're saying is, "I don't want to fucking work on myself because it's too much effort." And you're saying, "I don't care the effect that me drinking, smoking, being anxious, being depressed, not being a good dad, not being a good husband has on my family. It's just not a priority for me right now. I'd rather sit on my fucking couch, drink, smoke, gamble, watch porn, and chase every little bit of fucking dopamine that I can, instead of actually doing the fucking work to be a better man for my family." And this one got to me. I want to like fucking slap this dude. He's like, "What are you doing? You have a family. You have an obligation to your family to be the best man that you can. They don't want this fucking schmuck who's sitting on the couch and drinking and fucking smoking and not putting in any effort whatsoever." If you've got an issue with alcohol, if you've got an issue with drugs, and you're doing something about it, fucking power to you. You're the man. But if you're not doing anything about it, and you're consciously choosing to put other things in front of your family, what the fuck are you doing? Wake up to yourself. Now, I'm not here to sit and patronize you or talk down to you or anything like that. But I want this to be a wake-up call, because, guys, this is more common than what you would think. It actually happens every single week. Stop it. If you're in this situation right now and you're not happy with your anxiety, you're not happy with depression, you're not happy with the way that you think about yourself, you're not happy with the way that you're showing up as a dad, as a father, as a husband, as a partner, if you're not happy with the way you're showing up to work, you're not happy with the amount you're drinking, smoking, eating, the amount of porn that you're watching, if you're not happy with this shit, do something about it. And if you don't know how, reach out to us, right? If you're in this situation right now, you're in what I call the spa, okay? The spa is when you're sitting in a bunch of fucking shit and you don't know how the fuck to get out. So if you want to learn how to do that, comment SPA down below, SPA, and I'll send you across a training on this. But don't be like this bloke that Tim talked to the other day, who literally said, you might as well have said, "You know what, my family's not me worth being better. My family's not worth me fixing my anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, my drinking, my smoking, like any of that. Like, my family's not worth it." Can you imagine fucking saying that to your daughter? Like, I look at Layla, right? She's 6 months old. Can you imagine, like, I can't imagine saying to her, "Hey, honey, you know what? I'd love to be a great dad, but you're just not worth it. You're just not worth me putting in a little bit of time, effort, and money into getting better for." I was like, don't be that fucking guy. You don't want to say that to your kids. You don't want to say that to your wife. You don't want to do that. That's a miserable fucking existence if you do. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. If you want help with this, comment SPA. Right? And one thing I guarantee is that with us, whenever you work with my team and I, whenever you chat with us, we're going to give it to you straight, just like this. We're not going to dilly-dally and pitter-patter around it and step around the point. We'll tell you exactly what you need to do so that you can actually do it. And yes, that's going to offend some of you. So what? Fuck it. maybe for the first time in your life, you'll have someone who actually talks to you honestly and actually gives a shit enough of a shit about you to call you out on your crap, so that you can actually change and you can be the man that you are meant to be for your family, for your wife, for your kids, and for you. On that note, guys, I'll leave you to it. If you need help, comment SPA, and I'll shoot you across the training. Speak to you soon.